Good afternoon, this is David Wendell with Bushcraft on Fire, and we're pleased to be with you for another video. Today, I want to do a review of this Maxpedition pack, and one of the things that I wanted to do with this is to do it as a thank you for my subscribers. Now, I've been carrying this pack for about 2 months, I guess, about a month and a half, 2 months. I've used it daily out in the bush. I've used it as my get-around bag, and it's really served well. And so, as a thank you for our subscribers and for all that you've done for us, many of you know that we reached 4,000 subscribers the other day, we decided that we're going to give this bag away to somebody, and we'll share with you a little bit later how we're going to do that. But for now, let me tell you a little bit about this bag. This is an S-type Maxpedition Mongo Versipack. It's a great pack, and it has enough room in it to do about anything that you want to do out in the bush. So let me show you each individual pocket here, all the different parts on here, what they do, and as I do that, I'll be able to explain to you more about the capabilities of this pack. Now, as with all their packs, Maxpedition has done a great job on this with the material. It's a 1000 denier, waterproof and abrasion resistant. It's lightweight ballistic nylon. It's got DuPont Teflon fabric protection on it, and all of the zippers are the YKK high strength zippers. This pack has also been treated with a triple polyurethane coating for water resistance, and all the webbing on it, you'll see there's some POW webs on here, different webbing, and all that has been made out of high tensile nylon webbing, as well as the thread that holds it together is a high tensile nylon thread. That's much more stronger than typical manufacturing thread that's used. On the back end of this, you can see there's an AS 100 closed cell foam padding, and that's for comfort when you carry. Now, this is called, as I said before, the Mongo S-type, and they say that this is better for a left-hand carry. But I've also used it as a right-hand carry, and it works just as well. I guess I prefer my things on the left side because it just makes it a little easier to reach in and pull things out when I need to. But it'll work well for either side. Now let's go on with the pouches that are in here, because there's enough room in here to carry just about anything that you want to carry for a 2 to 3 day trip out in the bush. And as I said, I've been carrying things like my shelter in here, my camera, all of my gear, extra clothing. You can carry food. Water is available on the side. So let's look at each of these pouches and see how they stack up. Okay, in order to get into the main pocket, we have to undo this heavy-duty clasp. And this clasp is adjustable. And it also has a little D-ring on here, which is really good if I want to throw some paracord on here or something. It gives me an extra place to carry some paracord. You'll notice that where all the stitching is on here, they've used double stitching where there's stress points, and on the places where there's a stress point, for example where the strap is sewn on, they use the X and box stitching. So it's real strong. It's going to hold up very well. The main compartment here is 12 by 4 by 9.5. A very large compartment. This will easily carry your food and clothing. There's no problem with that. You could even throw a shelter in here, a small shelter, and that wouldn't be any problem. There's a slip pocket in here. Oops, I left some of my gear in here. Good slip pocket's good for a towel. It's good for if you want to put a book in here, a plant book or a tree book or something. And the neat part about this is it has a storm collar on here. That storm collar will pull down, keep everything nice and dry inside for you. Has a little closure on it. And so the main pouch is a good size. In front of that main pouch, we have a couple of front sleeves. The first is a 10 by 8 front sleeve, and that has a 6 by 8 loop field on here made out of Velcro. Now, Maxpedition sells different kind of materials or add-ons that you can put in here that hold things into place. For example, cell phones, CCWs, and they would attach to that Velcro loop field. Okay, so that's the front slip pocket. Inside of that, is another front pouch, and this is a front pocket that's 10 by 6.5 deep and about 1.5 inches wide. So it's plenty of room to carry a first aid kit, carry a small e-kit in here. It's got another 6x8 loop field, and there's also a slip pocket in here with a keeper, and that keeper will hold your keys quietly. Now in the very front, there's another front slip, and that's 9 by 5.5, and again it has that 6x8 loop field inside for attachments. You can see around here there's plenty of webbing. There's some POW webbing on here. There's some different mesh that's on here that you can have other attachments outside as well. So the bag is set up definitely to carry a lot of stuff. Alright, now on the top we have a lid pocket, 9.5 by 3.5 by 1. Inside there's a mesh pocket with a heavy-duty zipper that you can put a map or something in there that you want to keep safe. And then inside of this pocket there's 2-inch wide elastic, and that's cut into or sewn down into a couple of different sizes to hold gear. I actually held my knife and my knife sharpener up here, and it worked really well for that. One more pocket in the back here, and this is actually a CCW pocket. Again, it has the loop field in there, and you can see a little pouch in here, and I'll show you what that pouch is for in just a few minutes. So this is to carry CCWs, and again, you could put extra gear in there. You could throw a tarp in there or something if you weren't carrying a CCW at the time. All of these zippers have pulls on them made out of 550 nylon, and that's good to get a grip on. Now you've got two pockets on the side. The first side is a 6 by 3.5 by 1.5 inch wide, and that has a slip pocket inside again. It has the 3x2 PALS webbing as I showed you before, and it's got a lot of carry space in there. I actually had my fire kit in here, worked real well for that. On top there's a cell phone pocket with a clasp. I carried my first aid kit up here because I don't carry a cell phone out into the bush, and that's got an adjustable strap on it so it allows it to expand. And on the other side you have, still got my bottle in here, a 7.5 by 3 inch with a cinch, and that's basically a water carry. You can pull this down. It's got the adjustable on there, and this will hold a 32 ounce Nalgene. I put my 32 ounce Geo design in here, and it works very well for that. The cinch goes over it nice and holds your bottle in place. Oop, I tighten that down. Hold your bottle in place right over the lip so it doesn't fall back out. Alright, now I told you about that inside pocket. Let me show you why that's here. First, there's a 45-inch shoulder strap. This is adjustable with heavy-duty straps, and it's got a quick release on it. That'll enable you to get it off of there quickly if you need to. And it comes with a 2-inch padded shoulder strap. That strap is removable, and it also slides along, so it gives you allows for adjustment. Inside that inside pouch is a hidden waist belt. This belt goes up to 52 inches. It's adjustable to 52 inches. Snaps right around, so it gives you added comfort when you're carrying, and added potential to carry just a little bit more weight if you need to. Alright, so as I said, I think the Maxpedition's put together an incredible bag in this Mongo, and it's $139 retail, but as I said, one of the viewers, one of you subscribers, is going to get this bag sent to your doorstep. And let me go over now with you the details of how you're going to enter this contest and how you can win this bag. Now here's how the competition is going to work. We've taken a jar. This is basically a water pitcher, about 1/2 gallon, and we've filled it up with all kinds of different shells. Now, so that somebody couldn't try to simulate this, we didn't just put in one of each shell or a couple of each or just all 22s or whatever. So you can see all around the jar there's all these different shell casings. Okay? What you have to do is to give me the total number of shells that we have inside of this water pitcher. Now, for security, what I've done is I've contacted John Campbell and Paul Scheider, and I am going to give them the number before anybody votes on this. That way, I can't cheat. You can't say, you know, oh, David changed it for his favorite person. They've got the numbers, and we've got the number here, and so when I announce that number, they'll be able to verify that it was the true number that we had in here. So that's the contest. Look at it again. You get to say how many total shells are inside this half-gallon pitcher with all the different shells that we've got in there. And if you do that, then this Mongo is going to be yours. Alright? It's as simple as that. We're going to give you 1 week. That'll give fair enough for everybody to get the competition and to put their numbers down. Now, in order to do this, there's only 2 requirements. Number 1, you need to be a subscriber. So you can subscribe if you've not already, or the 4,000 of you, and we're very thankful to you again, that have already subscribed are in on this. And the second thing is you need to put your guess down below this video in the comments. Whatever your guess is, put it in the comments. As we said before, whoever is the closest to this number is going to win the Mongo. So have a great time figuring it out, and we thank you for watching this video and for watching this review. It's a great bag, and I hope to get it to one of you. This is David Wendell with Bushcraft on Fire. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon on another video.